Hi, I have a story. It's kind of funny, and it's true. This happened a while ago. It was early in the morning on my 18th birthday. I was fast asleep in dream world and really into it. I had to say, about 1 o'clock in the morning, I got woken up quite rudely. Heard a banging on my door, and next thing I know, I'm being jerked awake. I opened up my eyes, rubbed them a couple of times, trying to wake myself up, and it's my best friend that had just woken me up. I didn't know what was going on. I got out of bed, threw on some clothes real quick, and headed outside. Waiting to say good morning and going about the chit chat, how are you, type thing. That didn't happen though. All of a sudden, I got jumped by this group of black clad people, all wearing masks. I didn't know what was going on. I was walking out expecting to see my friend, but she wasn't there. Instead, I got jumped, and next thing I know, I'm getting blindfolded, and my hands are being tied behind my back, and I got thrown into the back of the car. Not knowing anything of what was going on, this car started to take off. It's driving a little bit crazy, going all over town, making sharp turns left and right, and going up hills and down hills and over speed bumps, and I was completely unaware about even where we were. All of a sudden, I knew that I must have been by a speaker because I heard the car radio start playing relatively loud into my ear. You following? Good. Next thing I know, the car pulls over and stops and parks there. And I hear the car doors opening and closing. I was left in the car though. Must have been a little while that we were there because I started to drift back to sleep. It didn't last for too long though. Just as soon as I started falling asleep, I was getting woken up again, being dragged out of the car and pulled up onto my feet and walked out towards the forest. We were walking into the forest and I could start seeing a light through my blindfold. And based upon the kind of glow that it was, I could tell that it was a fire. Still didn't know where we were going though. We walked a little ways into there and stopped walking then, and next thing, my blindfold gets pulled off and I look around and everyone's yelling surprise. I see a big birthday cake right there right next to the fire with all of my closest friends dancing around the fire, singing happy birthday, and even the people that had kidnapped me were all my friends. I was so relieved to find out that it was just them and not a real kidnapping. But it was a great big birthday surprise. After being woken up at 1 o'clock in the morning, kidnapped by my closest friend, blindfolded, tied up, thrown into the back of the car, and driven around for who knows how long, finally to be unblindfolded and open my eyes to see the best group of people a friend could have with a giant birthday cake. It was something else.